Track 5, communication. Communication with all of its tools, from personal to digital, citizen summits, and plain language rules. We are not having the right kinds of conversations in our country. The American people and our government are not talking to each other and with each other about the big issues. I don't mean screaming at each other like we see on television all the time. I mean talking with each other, really listening, conversations that start with understanding the point of view of the other. We are not talking about the big issues. We need to have conversations in our schools, in our communities, in our churches, our synagogues, our mosques, about the realities of a diverse America. What does that mean? And how can we have these conversations so that we counter isolation and bullying? We need to have national dialogues about an energy policy that gives all alternatives an even playing field. We need national conversations about how we spend our taxpayer monies and how we can do a better job of it. We need national dialogue about where we want to be in the future, about America's role in the world. We need conversations where we listen to each other, not scream at each other, but where we listen to each other. What does it mean to put boots on the ground? What did we learn in Iraq and Afghanistan and Vietnam? And what do our veterans have to say about putting boots on the ground now? We need to make sure that our veterans are involved in every one of these national conversations about a multitude of topics. We need national dialogue. Track 5 calls for government to sponsor citizen summits, not scream fests, but summits where there's small group discussion and people are listening to each other and they work together to find common ground. That's Track 5. Let me finish with a plug for plain language. We need to demand that all government policies, guidelines, regulations, and legislations are written in plain language so we can understand what it is that our government is doing and why it's choosing to make the decisions it makes. Track 5, communication with all of its tools, from personal to digital, citizen summits, and plain language rules.